Welcome back to Tennessee, everybody. That's where I am right now, and I'm standing in the trailer that we use to haul all of our personal equipment around to and from the studio. Now, you might have noticed on my channel that I've been uploading videos a lot less frequently than I usually do. I've been uploading them around every 4 days, whereas before that I was actually uploading them every day. And the reason I stopped uploading them as frequently is because I've been on the road for the last 2 months. I've been working on packing all kinds of equipment, musical equipment, and other stuff as well in this trailer and shipping it out to the studio in Tennessee. And while I was also out in California, I was visiting old friends and people before we left, and one of those people that I went to visit was Benjamin Kim. He owns a number of piano stores. The one I always go to is the one in Stanton, California, and I've been to his store once before. I've done some videos for him, and we get along very well. He's a really awesome guy. And when I was there this time, I was telling him about a new series that I have coming up, which is going to be a series of reviews of keyboards, stage pianos particularly. And I mentioned to him that the one that I wasn't able to really get was a Kawai MP11. So what he did, because he's awesome, is he actually specially ordered this keyboard right here, just for me, and loaned it to me. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that great? I love that so much. It's so fantastic. Benjamin Kim, if you're watching this, thank you so much. So he loaned me this keyboard, which is the Kawai MP11SE, and the main reason that I wasn't gonna purchase one is because I already have an MP11, and I wasn't really going to, you know, replace the MP11 with the MP11SE because I have one. I don't want to own a new MP11SE. I have the MP11, so I got this loans to me, which is absolutely amazing, and I love that. So that's one of the things that we're going to be doing, and there's also a few other awesome videos coming out in the future as well, which you might want to subscribe for if you're not already. Make sure to hit the notification bell to be informed of all these cool uploads. One of them in particular that I think you guys might enjoy is going to be a 3-way comparison between 3 of the world's greatest pianos, a 2-week-old Steinway D, the 10-foot Fazioli F308, and a Bosendorfer 290 Imperial. What a wild combination of pianos. That's going to be a video coming out shortly. I still have to edit it, but that will be coming out within the next few months. So make sure to stay tuned for that if that sounds like something you're interested in. But what I'm going to be doing in this video is unboxing the MP11SE and showing you guys how it would come if you purchase this keyboard. And speaking of this keyboard, before we go getting to unboxing it, this exact keyboard that I will be reviewing and unboxing in this video will actually be for sale after I am done with it. I'm going to be doing a little something special with it too, and I'll mention that later on in another video. So just stay tuned for that as well. I'm going to be doing a couple reviews with this as well. I'm going to be comparing it against many of the other top level keyboards on the market, as well as its predecessor, the MP11, which, as I mentioned, I own. So in another video, I'll be comparing the MP11 to the MP11SE, seeing what's new, seeing what's different. But in today's video, we're going to be taking it out of the box and showing you what it would look like if you bought a brand new MP11SE. So let's go do that. Let me know in the comments how many of you actually noticed the thing that was behind the MP11 and if you knew what it was. This, my friends, is my Steinway D. I've done a number of videos with it, but this is it here, all packed up really nice and secure in the trailer. It didn't move an inch. It was packed really securely, and it's very safe and sound. So within the few coming weeks, I'm going to be moving this into the studio. Of course, not me, myself, personally, but I will be having it moved into the studio, and then I will be able to do videos with this bad boy once again. So just wanted to mention that this is here in the trailer as well, next to the MP11SE. Just thought you guys might find that kind of cool. So here we are at Milan Recording Studios. As you can see, I have the box here laid out on a little table. So what I'm going to be doing is opening this up and showing you guys what it will be like if you were to order a brand new MP11SE straight from the factory. It will come, I'm assuming, just like this will. If you notice in the background, you can see that I've got some other keyboards as well. I have an MP11, the predecessor to the MP11SE, which is right here. I've also got a Korg SV1 and a 1973 Fender Rhodes suitcase model behind me as well. And in some upcoming videos, I'm going to be comparing basically everything here to everything here. Literally, as well as a few other things that I don't have, as well as some top brand keyboards. So now, if you have any keyboards, any products that you want me to review, stage piano specifically, let me know down in the comments of this video if you have any specific instrument you want me to review, and I might be getting it and reviewing it for this channel. So let me know in the comments what you want me to review, and specifically if there's something specific about your certain instrument that you want me to review, like say you want me to review like a Yamaha CB88 and you're like, hey, what do you think of the organ sounds? That's an example. Let me know of that. Let me know what you want me to review in the comment section below, and I will do my best to do that. But now let's go ahead and unbox this keyboard. What I'm going to do is just snip this, easy peasy lemon squeezy, and snip this one, also easy. And now I'm going to undo the tape, which is here. And now that should have been cut. Yep. And then let's do it on the sides. And on the sides again. The graphics all over the box are kind of interesting. It's funny, the little universal characters they have for various things, like on the side I think there's a wine glass, and I guess that means it's fragile, I guess. Although the MP11 and the MP11SE are not things I would describe as fragile. But I guess it's just safety precautions. Because we've all seen the videos of UPS and stuff throwing things around, so. Let's put the blade away and put these away somewhere. I don't have a good table. All right, I'm back. These don't like to fold back because they've never been unfolded before. And that one over there in particular is being stubborn. So let me come around and fold this down so you can actually see what's going on. And what's kind of funny is there's actually a blown up diagram on the flap of the box that shows how everything is packaged together, which actually is kind of amazing. I really like that. So if I go to put this all back together, I can look at this diagram and say, okay, this goes here, that goes there. That's really cool. I like that. Because so many times when you have something that came in a box and you want to put it away in the box, you're like, oh, I don't remember how anything went back together. So that's really ingenious on Kawai's part. So we have this foam block. That shouldn't hurt anything. I'll put that in the middle. This is helping hold the pedal down, and this one is on the left here. So that'll go on the left. I should be able to figure all this out again. And over here we have the pedal mechanism for the MP11SE. It is actually a little bit different from the pedal mechanism on the MP11, and I will do a comparison video directly between the MP11 and the MP11SE, talking about all the small little details that make them different. This will be one of them. If that video sounds interesting, you might want to stay tuned and check that out when that gets released. This, I know from my previous experience with the MP11, this is what the music desk comes in. So the music desk is in here. It's a very nice, well-built music desk. It's a little on the small side, but it is very, very well constructed. This, I think, is just a cardboard spacer. And then we have the keyboard itself. So I'm going to, since I'm going to be packing it all back up in the box, since it's on loan to me, I'm going to be really crazy about keeping it nice, so I can pack it all up as close to the way the factory had it to begin with. So I'm going to try not to tear this foam or mess it up or any like that. There actually already is a tear in it though, which is kind of funny. Let's see. There we go. That is the MP11SE. Very cool. So it's facing away from you guys. Sorry about that. But as you can see, this here is the MP11SE. They put tape over the keys. That is really interesting. There's like, it's like cling, you know, like the wrap that comes on like a new smartphone and you peel it off the screen. They have that on the keys, which is really interesting. That makes a squeaking sound. Oh, that's bad. And then also, I think they have a protector over the screen as well. I think they do. So this is the MP11SE, and this has been an unboxing. I would lift this out of the thing, but it's very heavy. On the outside of the box, it says it weighs 43 kilograms. 45 kilograms, even heavier. I don't know exactly how much that is in pounds, but it's not light. So, but the MP11 as well as the MP11SE are very well-built keyboards, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this unboxing. Let me put it up on the stand here and show you guys what it looks like. So now I have the MP11SE up here on the stand above my MP11, and now I've also taken off the little wrap thing that was on the keys, so now I'm able to play the MP11SE. Now, one thing I was told a while back was that it actually used a different action than the MP11. However, I read in the owner's manual that it does use the grand feel with the ivory touch keys, just like the original MP11 had. So let me test that out here. I'm going to play little patches of Debussy, and let me see what I think of the action. I'm going to stand up, because this is a bit taller, and otherwise I'd have to be playing it like this. So I'm going to be standing up and playing this, and we'll see how it sounds as well as how it feels. And since it is the grand feel action, it has that wonderful feeling of the grand feel action. It's a really, really excellent action, and it comes reasonably close to what a grand piano would feel like. It's one of my favorite actions out there on the market, and it feels absolutely fantastic. It feels a little bit more stiff than I remember the MP11 feeling, but that's probably mostly because this instrument is brand new out of the box and is had about 2 minutes of playtime. That's probably why that it has a bit of a heavier feel. Some of the sounds in here are on the piano side are a little bit changed. They say SK Concert Grand and EX Concert Grand and SK5 Grand and stuff like that. And there are a few other small differences that I will go into more detail about. As you can see, the aesthetic of it's slightly changed. The pedal unit is a little bit different. I'll touch more on that. And those are some of the changes to the MP11SE. It's a very, very good keyboard. It's definitely one of the best, and that is why it's going to be featured in the comparison series that I'm going to be coming out with in the upcoming weeks and months. I'm going to be comparing some of the best staged pianos in the world, comparing them to each other, as well as comparing them to some of the vintage equipment that they replicate. For example, this has a Rhodes sound on it. And so I'll be comparing it, as well as many of the other top-end stage pianos, I'll be comparing those to the 1973 Fender Rhodes. And all of the keyboards that have organ sounds that come close to replicating the sound of a Hammond, I will be comparing those to my 1965 Hammond B3, and I will just be comparing them all to each other as well, their modern counterparts to each other. So if any of that sounds cool, you definitely might want to think about subscribing and staying in tune with all of that stuff, because I think it's going to be kind of neat to see which one of these keyboards comes out on top, or which ones have really nice features in one area and which ones have really nice features in other areas. I think it's going to be a really cool video comparison. And once again, let me know if you have a certain model of keyboard that you want me to review. Let me know, and I might actually be able to incorporate it into the video series. So make sure to let me know what brands and what makes and models you want me to be reviewing, and you might see those make their way into the video comparison. And as a bit of a sign off to this video, I wanted to thank Benjamin Kim once again for loaning me this MP11SE. It's an absolutely fantastic instrument. Benjamin Kim is an absolutely fantastic person, and he also has an absolutely fantastic showroom in Stanton, California. He has a few others. I haven't been to those, but I have been to the one in Stanton, and I can definitely say that is one of my favorite piano stores to go visit. He has an absolutely amazing selection of amazing pianos, and it's just so much fun to go in there. He's very friendly, the pianos are really great, and it's so much fun to go there. So if you're in the Stanton area, if you're going to be visiting the Stanton area, definitely drop by and see Benjamin Kim's piano store. It's called Kim's Pianos, and it's an absolutely wonderful place. And the final thing I wanted to mention in this video is that after I'm done with the MP11SE, and I've used it and I've compared it against all of the other keyboards and vintage equipment that I want to, I will be sending it back to Benjamin Kim, and he is, I assume, going to be selling it. And if you're interested in purchasing this instrument, I will be doing a couple of special things. One of those is I will be including one of my leather jackets that I wear a lot in my videos, and another is I might sign the back if you want me to. So I'll put my initials on the back with, like, you know, one of those silver Sharpies. So if you want me to, I can do those things if you purchase this exact keyboard from Benjamin Kim. So if that sounds like something that you might be interested in as well, let me know and we'll see what we can do. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing video of the MP11SE. The comparison between these two is going to be coming out rather shortly within the next few weeks, as well as many of the other comparison videos that I've already mentioned. So if any of that sounds cool, you might want to think about subscribing, and if you're already subscribed, you might want to think about staying tuned for those cool videos. And if you do all that, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. There we go. Fun sounds.